Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Judy in the Skies. My name is Judy, and if you're new here, I appreciate you. Thank you for checking me out, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So what I want to do is today is, ooh, I got 4:44 on my clock there. That's awesome. Today is the 11th. Tomorrow is going to be the full moon, and yeah, and it's in Libra, so which is interesting because I'm a Libra rising, so it's going to affect me quite a bit. So I'm gonna guess I'm looking forward to it. So anyways, I'm going to pull some cards for the week and as well as the full moon collectively. And I'm going to start off with the Moonology. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, like it, share it with a friend. Please help me get at least up to 100 subscribers, please. All right, they say ask and you shall receive, right? So I'm asking. All right, so I'm going to pull the Moonology card. What do we have? What do we have for the collective in regards to our Libra full moon? I hope you had a great week. I know it was crazy. Yeah. All right. Adjustments are required. You think? Yeah, this is called the third quarter moon. And these are oracles. So I'm going to go ahead and read from this book, read from the book here. This is the Moonology. It's Yasmin Boland. Okay, and the artwork is from Nick Rowan. So thought I'd do a shout out for the artist as well. So we're going to go to the third quarter moon. And let's see, what does it say to us? What is this telling us collectively? And they're not in numerical order or in alphabetical order, so I'm gonna have to find it. So hold please. Okay, sorry about that. I had to put you on pause, and I'll probably have to cut and paste, which I don't like doing because I'm not very good at the back end of the program as far as trying to cut and paste, as you probably already know that. And if my volume is too loud, I have to learn how to adjust that too. So not so much when I go off my phone, but when I do it off my computer, I'm a work in progress. How's that? Okay, so back to the adjustments required for the third quarter moon. There you go. And it says, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Oh my gosh, right? Okay, some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. So I think a lot of people, we're all feeling it in some capacity or not. If you have money in the stock market, obviously you're feeling it. And if you don't, then you're hearing about it. And then it eventually trickles down, so it affects us all one way or another at one point. So I think that that's what Spirit is trying to say to us regarding the moon. And I appreciate that. The next thing I want to do is, you know what? Let's go with the Earth, Oracle crystals and see what, I think you've seen this one before. This one's from Tony Carmine Salerno. And this one I love using because it is different. It's actually working with the earth energy, and that's how my spirit guides want me to work with this deck. And I really love this. I love stones. My daughter says to me one time, she goes, Mom, you're the only person I know that actually buys rocks or actually pays for rocks. Out of the mouths of babes, right? But she was saying that in jest, of course. But I do. I love stones around me, you know. I'm a Taurus moon. What do you expect? I love the earth. So let's see what my guides, angels, and ancestors want us to know collectively and by using these crystal oracle deck. All right, let's see what we have. Rose quartz. And of course, rose quartz is about love, you know. So let me pull this and read from it, and we'll go from there. See what additional information that Spirit feels that we need to know. Okay, so I'm going to pull this. Oops. There you go. All right, so unconditional love, peace, joy, and loving thoughts. So I guess we need to have loving thoughts, even though some of us are going through some trials and tribulations. I guess using our compassion is something that you know, will help us through, right? Okay, so let me go ahead and read on. Blessings, you are literally being bathed in love, light, and healing energy by the universe and those who dearly love and treasure you. This is a time of peace, joy, a time to reflect on all that you are grateful for. Share your love and blessings with your friends and loved ones. Remember, more love you give, the more love you automatically receive in return. I love that. Okay, I think Spirit is saying that even though we're going through all of this, that at the end of it all, at the end of the day, love is what really matters. Okay, I like that. I'm going to pull from the Light Seers deck, and let's see, what do I want to ask? What do I want to ask Spirit on this deck? Let's see what we can ask. Okay, how about this? Let's see, in regards to what the universal energy that we have, that are here collectively, what is it that Spirit needs us to know using the Light Seers deck? What does Spirit want us to know that only the Light Seers deck can give us? There's a little bit of stickiness here, so there's also some, I guess, things that we're going to need to work through. It's going to be a lot more challenging. But we'll find a way. Okay, so let's see what we got. I'm going to go ahead and split it. What do we come up with? Oh, the sun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here Spirit is telling us that we got this. That Spirit has our back, okay? That we are loved. Universal love is important for us. It's interesting. She's wearing like this orangey top, and I'm wearing an orangey top, so maybe I'm just the messenger to let you know that. And I think that's pretty cool. And she's celebrating. She's celebrating life, her life. And of course, this is just everybody in general, right? Not her or him, it's everybody. So that's what Spirit wanted to show us, that we need to remember, and that only this deck, that card, could show us that, what Spirit wanted to share with us. So now, last but not least, because this is going to be short, I'm going to pull one card from the Heal Yourself reading, or healing, oh, excuse me, start this up again. Heal Yourself Reading Oracle. This is a great deck. I like it because it has simple messages, yet they're really profound in what they say. It's kind of like they hit the mark on whatever Spirit wants to share with us. So you know what? We're going to find out. Spirit, please share with us one card out of all of these that you want us to know, that we need to know. All right, thank you. All right. Oh, ooh, gosh. The Phoenix Rising. Oh my gosh. Now look at that. Like she's got like the sun, like she's pulling, like it's like magic. So it's solar plex energy. Yellow. Okay, so it's 32. Let's see. These are numbers, so that's good. Okay, let me just read this real quick to wrap this up for you. All right, it says, everything in your life is falling apart in order for you to rise from the ashes with renewed strength. Wow, okay, so this last week and, last several weeks, several months, we've had this, it's not even ebb and flow, because let's face it, it's not ebb and flow, it's a crash and burn. And Spirit is saying that it's not a time to create, but a time to sweep away everything that's not worked in your life. The reason so many things are breaking down and not going your way is because the old cycle of your life is completing. I wanted to add a little bit more to the Phoenix Rising on this card. As you can see, as I mentioned before, she's got this gold coming out of the book that she has opened. And which is interesting because remember the card that I pulled before this was the sun. So you can see it represents the solar plexus. Right underneath your belly button is that funny feeling that we get when we know that there's something that we need to pay attention to, good, bad, or indifferent, right? So I wanted to point that out to you. I think that's really important. Phoenix Rising, basically, like I said, is just something that's being destroyed only to be renewed again. So, it doesn't even have to be what we did in our own lives that has happened to us. It could come from an outside source. And I think there are people out there that are having that epiphany that's happening to them right now. So let's see what the action is. It says, write down what you're afraid of and let go. And let go of it. Number your fears from the worst thing that could happen to the smallest fears. Then write down what could be the possible gift of facing that fear. So that could be a little bit of a homework piece for you if you wanted to go ahead and try that out. I think that Spirit is saying as a collective is that, ever since this new regime, so to speak, has taken over the collective's life, and it's not just in the United States, it's abroad as well, has changed a lot of people's life trajectory. And that we have to hold true to ourselves, and that I believe that Spirit wants us to say, that wants me to say is that through love of ourselves and with love of others, that we're going to be able to get through this. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. As the Phoenix Rising, right? It just burns until there's nothing there, only to be reborn again. All right, so I think that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you taking the time to share your time with me. And if you'd like to have a reading with me, you can reach me at judyintheskies.com. And if you want to look at some other YouTube videos I have, please do so. I appreciate that. All right, you guys, have a great, fabulous weekend and be safe. Love you all. Bye for now.